So today I'm going to be reviewing the new Unleashed palette by Tarte Cosmetics and tell you guys how the eyeshadows applied. I'm going to wear them throughout the day and then come back at the end of the day. So I did just do a Ulta haul and I showed you guys this palette that I purchased from Ulta, but it is also available at Sephora and on the Tarte Cosmetics website. The reason that I wanted to buy this palette and review it, it's because it is 100% vegan and it's also cruelty free. I just want to try out more vegan and cruelty-free makeup here on this channel. Also, I like that the palette comes with a travel size mascara. So the packaging is super cute. Tarte just released this palette for the summer and I love the packaging. It's like pink and purple and blue, all colors that I really like, and I just love the packaging. It's so eye-catching. It's so perfect for like the summer. On the back of the box you have all of the shades here, and of course I already opened it, but the mascara comes in here as well. So the palette with the mascara is $39. Honestly, you guys, I don't think that's a bad price for this palette. It does come with 15 eyeshadows and each are 1.2 grams. I just love the neon pink that they use in person. It is so bright. So this is the palette and it says young, wild, and cruelty free right here in the front. The really cool part about this palette is that it changes like dimensions. Like it's like 3D, I guess. I don't know what you call it. Let me know in the comment section if you know what this is called. That is so cool. I haven't seen a palette like this before. And of course the packaging is like the box as well, which I liked, and then the back right here is all a metallic like hot pink shade, which I love. The only thing is that it does get fingerprints, as you guys can see, like it has fingerprints all over it already. Just one thing that I noticed as well, it is plastic. It feels very sturdy, so I feel like you can definitely travel with this palette. So when you open the palette, it has a huge mirror, which I love, because if you take this palette traveling with you, you have this big mirror, which makes it really great. I was using it when I was applying the eyeshadows and it's just a really great mirror. And then when you open it, it has all of these warm tone and cool tone shades. So you have a mix of warm and cool tone shadows, which I really like. Alright guys, so these are the swatches. So the names of the shadows are so cute. They kind of like reference an animal, like swan song, oh dear, hypocritical, bare necessities, colified, totally, party animal, Huckward, monkey business, your lion, two can do it, no fox given, iguana love you. The names of the eyeshadows are so cute. I think they did a really great job on the packaging on this palette. When you look at the shadows on the pan, they don't look small either. They're like pretty large pans. So I'm gonna tell you guys how I created this look. So I first went in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow primer, which I've been loving, and then I went in with the shade Two Can Do It, which is like a orangey matte eyeshadow, and it applied really pigmented and it blended out really nicely. And then I used a little bit of Oh Dear, which is like a mauvey pink shade, to like kind of blend out the edges of the orange shade. Then I went in with the shade Colified in my crease, like to deepen up the crease and give it more dimension. This is another matte shade and it's like a deep purple shade, but it's not so deep that you can't see the purple tone in it. It's definitely a cool tone purple. Also very pigmented as well, and these shadows have very little fallout, like little to no fallout, especially on the matte shades, which is really cool. Yeah, Colified applied so pigmented. I really like that shade. And then I wanted to play with some of the colors in here, so I went in with the shade Party Animal, which is like this shimmery deep blue shade that I applied on the outer corner of my eyes. And I didn't think it was gonna be so pigmented, but it really does apply very pigmented. And I did wet my brush, so I would suggest to wetting your brush first when you're using the shimmer shades, or using your finger to apply them. I think that's gonna give you like the most payoff on the shades. I love how it looks on my eye on the outer corner. And then I applied Hypocritical right in the middle of the shade to kind of blend in with the blue shade. It's like a mauve shimmery shade and it's really, really pretty. And then I went in with the shade Hawkward. I don't know how you say it. So then I went in with my finger using Hawkward in the inner corner of my eyes, and that one applied really nicely. I did have to build it up so that I can get like a really nice payoff of the shimmer so that it can pop. So you can build up these shades. They're not like the shimmer shades do have like a tiny bit of fallout. They're kind of like a softer shimmer. So if you like shimmery eyeshadows but you don't like glittery eyeshadows, you would probably like these shimmers. I didn't get a chance to use all of the shades, but the gold looks really pretty. The gold shimmer looks really, really pretty. It's like a more of like a metallic shimmer shade. It just goes on really smoothly. Another thing about these shadows is that they're very, very smooth. So for the lower lash line, I went in with the shade Oh Dear, and then I went over that with the shade Hypocritical, and I feel like the combination of those two shades is just really, really pretty. I love it. To deepen the outer corners, I went in with the shade Bare Necessities with a really small brush to apply like really close to my lash line, cool tone brown shade. And then on my brow bone, I applied Swan Song, which is like this creamy white eyeshadow, and it's a little bit shimmery. It's not really shimmery. Over that, I went in with the shade Your Lion. That one's really, really good. I used that on my brow bone and I really like how it looks as well. So I didn't get to use No Fox Given, Totally, Iguana Love You, Camouflage, Monkey Business. I did apply some eyeliner, and then I went in with the Big Ego mascara. So this mascara reminds me a lot of the Too Faced Damn Girl mascara, because the one is really similar to the Too Faced Damn Girl mascara, which I did do a review on that mascara. If you want to check it out, it's on my channel. However, I feel like this one, you just need like one coat. You don't really need to keep applying like another coat. And I think it's a really good mascara. I like it. I really like it a lot. It really reminds me a lot of the Too Faced Damn Girl mascara. And it's really black as well. So I think this is a pretty good mascara. And so this is the finished look. And I really love how my eyeshadow turned out. My lashes, I didn't want to apply false lashes because I wanted you guys to see the eyeshadows and how it looks. So right now it is 2:30 p.m. So I'm going to come back tonight and let you guys know how the eyeshadows performed, if they last a long time, if they crease or anything like that, if the mascara smudges or flakes off or anything like that. So I will see you guys here in a little bit. Hey guys, so I am back and it is 11:13. So I've been wearing the shadows for almost 10 hours. Okay, so most of my makeup looks really bad. So I was out today and it was so humid outside and hot. Most of my makeup is actually coming off already, like especially right here on my nose. I have like patches and it's just bad. It's just really bad. But if you guys see my eyeshadow, it's still on. Like it still looks good. I mean, it's faded a little bit, like some of the shimmer doesn't pop as much. The eyeshadow on my lid, it still looks good. I feel like it is worth it for $39. The palette actually, it also feels pretty heavy too. It doesn't feel light. It comes with a huge mirror. I love the packaging. The mascara, it's actually really good. It didn't really flake off and it wasn't like smudging or anything. So I think the mascara is pretty good as well. I like that it comes like like a travel size with the palette. So I feel like that also makes this palette worth it. Also, because you get cool tone and warm tone shadows in here. They also smell really good. So if you've smelled Tarte Cosmetics eyeshadows, they have like a vanilla scent. They smell really good. Would I prefer them without any fragrance? Yeah, I would. I don't really care for shadows smelling that much. But I mean, I guess that's a nice touch that they smell good. So some of the ingredients in the palette are Amazonian clay, mineral pigments, and vanilla. Also, the palette is free of parabens, formaldehydes, phthalates, mineral oil, and triclosan. It's also vegan, cruelty-free, and gluten-free, if you wanted to know that. And so basically what this palette was inspired by, it was inspired by the animal kingdom, which I really like because I love animals, and the names of these shadows are just so good. Now it makes sense hence why the palette in the front, it says young, wild, and cruelty free. If you are looking for like a really good vegan cruelty free palette, if you purchase this palette, I don't think you would be disappointed. And just in general, I feel like this is a really good palette if you want warm tone and cool tone shadows. I think this is really good palette, and you definitely get your money's worth because these are pretty large pans on each of the shadows. And yeah, overall I do recommend the palette. I will put a link in the description box below. Yeah, let me know what you think in the comment section about the packaging or about the palette. Are you gonna be buying it? Let me know in the comment section. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video.